Twisted, this might not end well for them.
Yeah, plus the Marcel, man, and then there's a lot of...
Bruno!
Oh, man. Claude's gonna get so messed up in lane.
So we are kind of going with a lot of magic. Magic.
Welcome to the English then.
Give us one yeehaw.
Yeah, can we get one yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a Hilda.
that is a lot of magic damage though, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so my theory was right. They ended up going for the...
It's not, it's just...
It's here as we jump into Game 2 in the Land of Dawn.
Two people I'm going to be looking at. Lance, who, by the way, with a Hilda in the EXP, something we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So at first I was really confused, like, wait, there's a Kalea and a Hilda.
Yeah.
So Hilda EXP, let's see if they can use that to apply pressure or if it deals with Alice somehow, maybe. But two people I'm going to be looking at are Kaloy and Owl. Number one, how will Owl handle Savero in lane against his Bruno? Number two, how will Kaloy play this Kalea, and who is he going to be targeting and locking down on? Probably King Kong during the main objectives, but his rotations are important.
Yeah. That's so interesting because I think the guy who always went for the Hilda XP before was Kirk.
Yes.
I'm wondering how this... there's so many questions about this game alone.
Yeah.
Like, how is this Kagura going to work? Oh, mid lane?
Oh, Search of Life keeping him alive there. Both roamers going down at the same time. What a way to start this game.
Yeah, great understanding there by Kaloy that he would actually be able to complete the kill. So instead of it becoming one for none, he just decided to even it out. Great call by Kaloy, honestly. I didn't expect it to, but he was right on the money. He got to kill Brusco.
Yep. So he made that happen. Whoa, Super Prince. Here comes the backup from Brusco, but Super Prince is definitely going to have to go and be set after that. So Kaloy doing... this is why we were talking about this leading in the matchup. This is Kaloya. You know, he's one of his best heroes. He knows how to play it through and through, and that's what we're seeing here. So early action happening even before the first turtle as both teams get in position. Now, one thing that you are also going to see throughout the gold lane is, I feel like one of the first games I ever watched of Severo over in hold on, whoa.
Kaloya, though, gets bursted down by the deadly magic, so they won't be having that setup. Well, he isn't even level 4 yet, but they won't be having that Kalea for this turtle. MP the King still starting it, though, but then Brusco and the Throne of Ruin will be there to at least go for the set, but it's going to be a turtle over to Twisted, and the kill, somehow,
Yep.
to King Kong.
That's Lance's job. He will be looking for one man all the time, and it's really just King Kong's Harley. The Twisted Minds walk away with a turtle kill, a kill onto the opposing jungler. They lost Kaloy, but that's a trade worth taking.
Yep, they took that. So what I was mentioning, as you see in the lane, Owl is actually having a bit of a difficult time against Severo because Severo, this Bruno, by the way, for
100%.
those viewers that might not know, is one of his heroes that he really likes to play. Oh, Tsunami Slam.
Brusco is the target, MP the King here, and the Kagura of Sean is enough to already pick him off. Okay, Twisted Minds are starting to be very aggressive with their plays.
It picks, they know they have the burst. It's been a while since we've seen the Kagura, but damage is what she brings to the table really well. And yes, it'd be crazy if we just end up, you know, time is a flat circle. What if we just end up getting to the point where it's just Bruno all over again, and then one team is crazy enough to pull off an M6 ONIC page and then just bring out the Layla. Then no one wants to pick up the Bruno because no one's going to ban the Layla. And then, it's back and forth.
It's a throwback, man.
Throwback all over.
Flashback Friday. That's what I feel like I'm seeing, at least in the gold lane. But Twisted has been off to a great start. I'm just wondering, because we don't see Kagura too often, is there a point in the game where that damage or that initial burst that you usually see with Kagura this early on fall off, you know, and might be a problem, or is it more of crowd control that she's going to be bringing toward these team fights later on?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to fall off. It will exponentially rise, and you have three key heroes who want to get sort of like in close to mid-range. Valentina, Harley, Bruno, all of them can get bursted down by this Kagura.
Yeah. And it's also probably just going to be a bit more focused on who you target later on, because Kagura can go for very specific plays and even a bit of survivability, I guess, because you have a Rasher Umbrella Flea to just go and reposition.
Yeah, built-in Purify.
It's also a flicker, so I think there's a lot of ways just to keep yourself alive.
See how Sean ends up playing this. Skypiercer picked up. King
First
Kong is
item.
his Genius Wand. So they're going to go and grab the buff. Oh, looking for a setup in the mid.
Yeah, Sean can get out of this, but he gets terrified. Still, though, that's a Kagura. That's why he's going to be okay. Lansu, though, coming in from the back line. Tsunami Slam used onto him and the Throne of Ruin as well. Golden R just to hold the turtle. And King Kong secures it for ONIC.
Brusco, what a play!
Uh-oh!
Yeah, that's a flicker for Kaloy, but we got to talk about what ONIC did there.
Big brain play, golden hour, so that Twisted Minds will not be able to get that turtle. The delay was perfect. King Kong got to reposition, then Retri.
That is great to see there, but now they're going to get punished up top as Kirk goes down. So a response from Twisted. They'll have to keep that in mind by the time for the next turtle and later on for the Lord, obviously. They'll want to have a plan in tow for that. Yeah. Meanwhile, gold laners still doing their things. You can see just how much damage Bruno is able to do. Brusco's going to go ahead and push Owl off a little bit. They might just try to go ahead and take this tower down to move in a little bit across the map here, but he's got backup.
Oh. That's worldy already used. Kaloy here. Oh, that's the yin-yang overturn touch by Severo here. Golden Hour once again, catching Kaloy, and he's probably not going to get out of that. King Kong 2 finding Sean in the back lines, and that's 2 members taken out by ONIC.
Golden Hour once again, and great mechanics from Severo to go ahead and sidestep just at the right moment.
Oh. Lancer had to flicker out too. So many resources burned by Twisted.
That's actually worth it for Kirk to commit that. His ultimate will come back way quicker compared to the flicker that Lansu decided to commit. And as expected, it was essentially a 2v1 in the gold lane. It was Severo versus the Tower of Owl and Owl, which of course the Bruno will win. Yeah,
and you could see, you know, he's just no boots needed. He just goes Haas Claws, Berserker Fury. It's I feel like very reminiscent of what we saw in M6.
It's the first Bruno game. It's still his rookie season. He hasn't signed a shoe deal yet.
As he just picked up boots, at least for now. You know? Yeah. Turtles up. ONIC in position with a bit of a lead, almost 2,000 up to this point. Twisted wants to respond. They're going to bring Owl to this fight. So they'll have everyone that they need here. We'll see how this plays out as MP's up on the top side, but ONIC's not going to commit to it either just yet.
Oh, it's only a DHS for Owl. Doesn't even have the golden staff yet. The painful.
Yeah. No Throne of Ruin for Kirk, but Super Prince has the Tsunami Slam if they want to go for anything. That's the Golden R once again. Committed. So many mini-slams coming in from ONIC. And the Yin-Yang overturn doesn't really land on anyone. Kirk doesn't mind. He's just going to tank everything as the turtle gets reset, but in control of ONIC. Not unless Twisted Minds still find an opening here. MP the King! Winning that Retribution battle. Kaloy gets punished right there. And that's the copied Tsunami Slam finding Lansu.
Oh man, Severo's positioning again. This Bruno's going to be a problem. Just a couple auto attacks and you're left to half health.
Yeah, Indonesia is a huge football country. By the way, that was a good reset on the turtle, whether it was by accident or on purpose. Twisted Minds got the turtle, but in the end, it was expected that ONIC would be walking away with a lot more kills as they have the damage advantage. But if you're Twisted Minds, you're going to be counting the wins that you can get. The turtle was one of them. Now they have to keep their eyes set on making sure, once again, Owl gets farm.
Ooh, falling behind 1,000 now. Kaloy's gonna jump in.
Oh, now you see how Twisted are looking for their targets, but it's Kaloy who actually gets punished first. Severo though, he gets found out by Twisted Minds here. I think they're gonna be very happy with that. So it's 2 for 1.
They needed to get Severo. They solved that for now. Twisted picks up a kill. It's only Kaloy that goes down. So it's gonna be a pretty good trade for Twisted there.
Lansu, Owl, MP the King all found the mark. Beautiful entry with a blazing duet. Lansu locked in onto Severo. So did MP the King, landing a huge blade surge, and Twisted Minds has just turned it into an even game. Golden staff already for Owl. He was down almost 1,000 plus gold. Now it's just 300 compared to the Bruno.
Great pickup, great response here. That's exactly what they needed. He's going to go ahead and build in to that Corrosive Scythe. And so then Owl will be in a position where he can play around to what Kaloy has been doing. Gotta give it to Kaloy, man. He's died multiple times, but he's actually been able to go ahead and find setups where he can and keep Twisted into the game without it slipping too far in favor of ONIC. So positioning now for the Lord. That's what they want to go ahead and set up for. Kaloi does pick up a Chastised Pauldrons, so he's got that available. They're also going to rely on Lansu, I feel like, now. Now that we're in this phase where you're fighting for that Lord, one thing is, again, playing into it's almost a push and pull that these objectives are going to be because of the nature of the Marcel from Brusco. They've got to be able to anticipate that golden hour and then reinitiate. So they don't want to use too much of everything that they have before that happens.
Yeah, the moment you said that, I was thinking, wait for golden hour, and then that's when Lansu comes in. Because Lansu going in forces ONIC to think whether or not they have to go back, whether they have to reset the objective, because they will most likely get positional advantage after dropping the golden hour onto the Lord. So again, now I look at Lansu. At first it was Kaloi and Owl mainly, but now I look at this Hilda to see how Lansu will be able to maximize his entry, because he is going to be the main guy to try and catch Severo.
Oh, look at Sean's positioning too. Can he go and burst down Super Prince or even Severo here? Could be massive. Heavy gun picked up now by Severo. He's got that range. This is the Trinity that we saw so much of Bruno before back in M6.
Yeah. Because has claws, just keeping him okay.
I'm wondering if King Kong is actually able to burst anyone else down. As long as Sean keeps a distance, obviously Owl as well, they should be okay. And that's why there's so much patience here for this first Lord. Both teams have these conditions that they need to be able to go ahead and pull off for them to get the win here. Corrosive Scythe now locked in. There's the Trinity for Owl, so he's ready to go. We'll see how Twisted approaches this. They can always utilize Kaloi. That's one thing that they can play around. The conceal, I believe he has the conceal, so using that conceal, using that flicker, Tsunami Slam combination. They just have to avoid Kirk's setup as well.
Yeah.
So they're gonna hold it.
They're trying to force out the golden hour, but the ONIC are not budging.
Yeah, they don't have to. There it is. There's the conceal. Kaloi's got that.
This dance is taking a while.
Yeah, this is probably one of the longer dances, actually a Lord dance that we've had.
We're so back because we're back in the Bruno.
Yeah.
Lord dance.
That nature. It's also, again, Twisted doesn't have to be the one to actually force it. They know that they're waiting for the golden hour to be used. They can't really just blitz this, so this is all actually bot time for Twisted as well. I'm just wondering what the play is here for them, if they just want to wait and then react to ONIC, or do they actually try to make a move here with Kaloi?
Oh, look at that. Oh my god, the damage coming out of this Bruno is nuts!
Oh, they're actually going to blitz it, it looks like.
Yeah, did they just let go of their positioning? ONIC took full advantage of that. Now it's a Lord for ONIC in exchange of Brusco. Twisted Minds are still going to go for the chase though. Lansu flickering out and is still going to survive. That's a Terrify on Kaloi, but King Kong throwing out some cards. Twisted Minds only lose none.
Yeah. They are all able to get away. They take out Brusco, but that was a beautiful play by ONIC to just decide to rush it. They knew they had the huge damage advantage playing through the Bruno. And the fact that Twisted Minds could not get the start that they wanted, could not find a good, comfortable angle for MP the King to go in and get within Retribution range. After Twisted Minds repositioned, ONIC read the situation well, and then they just decided to rush. MP could not get back in time and in range.
That was all it took. Twisted Minds, for a brief moment, just letting go of those positions that they've held onto for so long. Brusco jumping in, making sure that he has everyone in sight. And now they're about to lose majority of the map control as ONIC take out these remaining outer turrets. Without even the Holy Shields intact, there will be no problems for ONIC to at least try and go for the base siege. But that's the Yin Yang overturn too, already committed by Sean.
Yep, they're going to lose that base turret.
Wow.
Lord as well. This is what we've seen Bruno do many times, just knock down turrets. Oh, left. Oh, set up for Kirk.
Not going to flicker in. They just needed that, and it's enough to take down Kaloi.
Oh, man.
Clean.
Could they lose more here? It looks like potentially there's no waves to complete the push in, but right now ONIC Philippines just staying around here to clear out these waves. They could still look to take down at least the mid turret, depending how this plays out. Twisted is going to have to pull off a defense. Whoa, Super Prince.
Okay, Brusco going in.
What a zone. What a zone. He did not care because he knew Twisted couldn't relax.
Oh, but that's not a zone. That's a pickoff coming in from King Kong. Sean could not get away from that. Oh, forcing the Blazing to win, but gets caught in the Golden R. Still survives though. and this might just be the turnaround for Twisted Minds. MP the King finding a mega
Severo.
kill, but Severo shuts him down.
Oh, the winner crown in the fountain, and now Kaloi's in trouble.
Okay, that's a double kill for Severo, and it's only Lance with Owl left. This is looking like the end if Twisted Minds don't find a way around this. Owl risking his life just to clear that one last minion, but there are much more coming in the base. ONIC, they have the wins within reach. Owl is doing his best to defend, but they just could not put an end to it yet.
Oh, there, couple hits.
That's the clear. That's the blazing duet already off cooldown.